What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of building a Podunk town in Tracks the Train Set game on the Switch. If you have not watched the last two episodes, basically the premise of this series of videos is to kind of build sort of this little Podunk town, and then we're going to take a little train ride to the big city. And I'm going to be building all of the pieces and all of the scenery along the way, so hopefully that is interesting to all of you. So the last couple of episodes I've been kind of just filling in the rest of the buildings in this town and all the small little details. In the last one I did a lot of terrain stuff like trees, rocks, and stuff, and I definitely made sure to do a little bit of that here. But I really just wanted to get the small town area sort of finished so we can move on to we'll kind of take a ride through the valley and sort of the sort of rural area of this countryside, let's say. And so that's going to take some time as well, and hopefully it'll be able to get to that soon. But for now, we're building in our little small town, and I actually finally got all the buildings set up. I got pretty much this area of the map will be mostly done by the time this episode is over. So we're making some good progress now, and hopefully we'll get further along soon. I think that pretty much sums it up. So the goal in this episode, like I said, was I wanted to finish up the small town Podunk area of this series. I wanted to get this part done with. I wanted to just knock it out, and so I can move on to another area. And like I said, the next area will be sort of the sort of this rural valley leading to the big city. And hopefully there's no limit to how many pieces you can place and what you can do and what you can add because hopefully I'm adding a lot of pieces and adding a lot of details, so we'll see. But like I said, this is sort of just finishing up the small details of this area, and hopefully in the next episode we'll be completely done, and we won't have anything left to do in this area. And I think the goal of next episode is just to get it done completely. So I got close to that here. I added some more trees in that just sort of the forest area around the town. I wanted to make sure that there was plenty of vegetation, plenty of trees, plenty of rocks, plenty of other small details. And then sort of the last thing, I might do it off camera, but there's I wanted to add some more fences in around my roads and around all that stuff. So so far it seems to be doing pretty well in terms of I don't know how much you can add to it or how little you can add to it or what exactly, how many objects. I know in OpenRCT2, very different game obviously, but in kind of sandbox games there's a lot of times a sort of object limit that you can hit. Hopefully that's not the case in this game. We're going to find out though. And like I said, this is just sort of filling out the empty space in this little biome here. I just wanted to get all of this empty space filled in with rocks and trees and vegetation and stuff. I just wanted this to all be filled out. And I know this isn't the most exciting thing to look at, just me just kind of placing trees everywhere and just trying to fill it out and make it a little bit more full. I know it's not the most exciting, but it is sort of necessary to make this look as realistic as possible, and I want this to all be sort of visible when we take our little train ride through the valley to the big city. Sort of inspired by Zootopia, if you haven't seen that movie, but there's just that scenic train ride where you listen to that Shakira song and how I'm gonna do everything. That's the vibe we're going for in this series. I just decided that right this second, but I think it works, And another thing I have to do is add in people. I have to add in sort of small details to the roads. So I might move on before I get to all that, but for the most part, I think this looks pretty solid. And you can already kind of see like my little preview. I just went up to kind of show you what it's looking like so far. The last bit of this was just adding fences. The last minute of this video is just kind of adding fences. But if you guys have any other ideas, things I might have missed here, things that maybe this whole area could use, things that this town could use, things I could maybe improve on, let me know in the comments down below. I always read every comment, obviously. And yeah, so I'm always open to suggestions. I always want suggestions, even if they're, you know, like, I'm not someone who shies away from negative comments. So hopefully you guys have some stuff that could be really helpful and, you know, constructive for me to look at. But for the most part, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and Roller Coaster Tycoon content, and sandbox games. So if you're into that, make sure to subscribe for more of that. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.